Hi, everybody. I'm Lamyra Wheelwright, certified health coach with Take Shape for Life. And today I get to talk to you about our healthy habit of the week, which is healthy sleep. And have you ever noticed that if you don't get enough sleep or you don't get good quality of sleep, that it affects the way you feel or how hungry you are or if you have inflammation? Do you ever notice those things? Well, I started noticing that as soon as I started getting good sleep and then I didn't get good sleep. I really noticed that my cravings were ramped up, or that if it was during cold and flu season, I wasn't feeling very well. And so I am just a big advocate of healthy sleep. And so some things that I have done for healthy sleep, I'm going to give you some of those tips, I should say. And anyway, I got a lot of my tips out of Dr. Anderson's Habits of Health book, which is our assignment this week. Is chapter 17, and in the companion guide is lesson 13. And so here are some things that have really helped me and my family. Number one, we set a bedtime every night. So especially for my kids, they have a specific bedtime. And then my husband and I at least have a specific bedtime for myself. And so we set that bedtime, and then we set a routine. So we do the same thing every night. And some great things to do are to wind down the kids, or to dim the lights. So we turn off the lights and leave a lamp on, and the kids come up, they're in their pajamas, and we read a story together. We might read for school. It might be an assignment like a novel, or it just might be picture books for my little 3-year-old. And so that really helps. And then we follow the same routine every night with brushing the teeth or whatever it is that we do. We do that every night. And the second thing I do is I make sure to turn off all of our electronics, our TV, our computer, my phone. So right before I go to bed, or at least a half an hour before I go to bed, I turn it off. The best thing to do that I found, especially when I was struggling with just feeling like that phone was glued to me and I had to check Facebook or my email, is that I started plugging it in the kitchen or the living room where I wouldn't be tempted to do that. Now, there may be some of you who can't do that for your jobs or whatever, but really it was a fantastic way for me to just shut it off. And so instead of reading my phone, I would pull out a book and I'd read a good old-fashioned book, and that would just help me wind down. And then I'd find myself getting naturally tired. Another thing you can do is if you talk to your health coach, you'll see that we have a new healthy sleep kit that has some great things to help with getting you into a routine or things that you might need. And one of those things is the new herbal tea, which I really like. And you could just drink that as you're doing. And basically what you're trying to do is get your body into a healthy habit loop so that you are used to doing the same thing every night, so that when you either drink your tea or you sit down, turn off the lights, that it does start to stimulate that healthy sleep. And so I encourage you to read Dr. Anderson's book, chapter 17, and mention some of the takeaways that you have. What are some things that you can work on as a family or personally to improve your sleep, and share those with us. What has worked for you? What are some things, some noticeable differences that have come into your life because of healthy sleep? So I'm really excited to hear about what has worked for you, and have a good night's rest this week.